video right now. The president of Tennessee State University is home, returning to her hometown of Memphis yesterday, bearing millions of dollars in gifts. Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover brought $3 million in scholarships, started out by awarding 50 high school seniors here in the Mid-South with a full ride. 4 years at TSU, almost free. I say almost because Dr. Glover was just telling me all you have to pay is, what, $25 for the
application fee.
That's a heck of a deal.
$6.25 a year is what you pay.
$6.25 a year. Welcome home.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
What a glorious homecoming for you.
It is. It's exciting. I'm always excited to return to Memphis, and this is my first time returning to the Classic as president of Tennessee State.
Oh, now this is a big weekend.
It is.
Now I'm going to ask who you're for, but I know who you're for. Who do you honestly think is going to win? I mean, are you very much in touch with the football part of TSU?
Very, very much.
Yeah.
TSU will win it.
You think so?
No question.
Okay. Okay. We know the Tigers will win.
Yes.
So you were made president of the university in January.
Yes.
What were some of the biggest challenges you've had to face and you've overcome?
Well, the biggest challenge right now is the PLUS loan situation, where parents can no longer borrow money at the same rate as last year.
Right.
So we're working through that. That caused a lot of students to have challenges getting financial aid, which is why we came forth with scholarships to make sure that students could come back to school this fall. And we're glad that we were able to keep every student in school who started out, who enrolled, that came back to school this fall.
Some kids may be watching right now and they're hoping to go to college in a couple of years maybe. What words of advice would you give them, and what would you tell them to work on as far as the grades?
Work on their math and science. The STEM areas and the healthcare areas. Those are the fields that are the most prevalent right now where they're really seeking students.
Wow. Okay, so this says you have a plan for TSU centered on academic progress, fundraising, partnerships, and inclusion. What does all that mean?
Yes. Well, let me say, I'm a product of the Memphis City school system. So being that product of that system, I understand the challenges that the school system has. Having said that, we're seeking to bring in more talented students. We're seeking to partner more with the community, as we're doing now, to work harder with the high schools and the counselors and the principals to ensure that the students are at the level they should be when they come to the college level. All
right, and you never know. You were at Jeter High School back when it was a high school.
Yes.
Never know when you might be president of a university.
And last night I told them, within this crowd could be the next president of Tennessee State, the next mayor of Memphis. We never know who's in the crowd in the high school students. So.
Young people are our future.
And we're so excited. We're just so excited. I'm happy to be back home. There's no greater calling than when God calls you back home.
That's true, especially if you guys win. Tennessee State Tigers going to win Saturday.
Go TSU.
Now tell me what your favorite event is, because you've been to the Southern Heritage Classic before. What is your favorite event of the whole week?
Well, the Classic is more than a game. Although I love the game, that's probably the highlight of it. But it's getting together, the educational aspect of it, meeting with the students, awarding scholarships, the fellowship of coming back to Memphis, and then meeting with my friends and relatives, the strategizing.
The tailgating.
The tailgating.
The bands.
The bands.
The dancing. You going to dance?
In my suite.
In your suite. All right, that's the way to do it.
I won't go back on the field at this time.
No, right. The suite's air conditioned.
Been there, done that.
All right. We thank you, Dr. Glover, for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you home this morning. Back in Memphis, Dr. Glover, she's the president of TSU, Tennessee State University. By the way, we'll have our crews on the road tomorrow at the Southern Heritage Classic, because it all kicks off today. Now,